Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm going to check that I'm on live because I can't actually see it yet. It looks like it might be working. So I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. Yes, it's on. I'm going to go deeper into the daily read and stick around because I'm going to give you guys some mini readings, and it's a love special today because I've got the half price sale. It's the weekend. I got the half price sale on, so it's on my Soulmate Twin Flame readings. So if you haven't caught it already, check out my YouTube channel because I've published last night some love readings. Getting lots of great feedback from those readings as well, and lots of you have booked in for the special already. So I have a full day of readings to do once I finish this, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I've put a link in the comments for the half price reading, so that goes on all weekend, like a long weekend. So it goes from New Zealand's start of the weekend to America is the last, I think. So deeper into the daily read. The daily read was all about releasing limitations, especially in love. This is about maybe you've focused on getting love from one person or bringing back a relationship, or focused on that one person. And you think that's where your love is going to come in. But it's not. There's someone new coming in today. Hey Lisa, how are you? Hello Chris. You loved your love reading. Cool. I really enjoy doing the love readings. I really enjoy shooting them. They're a lot of fun for me, because of the two stories and how it unfolds and how they're tied together. I really enjoy doing those readings. So that might be my thing. I might focus on that stuff more in the future. Who knows? But yeah, we're breaking free of limitations, especially in love. So I'm going to give some love readings today, just for fun. Just for fun. How is everyone today? You good? I'm good today. My throat is a little bit, from yelling at training. Hey Carolee, how are you? Yeah. I trained yesterday, and when I kick, I tend to yell. You got to empty your lungs out to hold your core really tight to kick. And so I make a noise when I do that. And sometimes I make a little bit too noise, a little bit too much noise. Look at the card for today. It's perfect for a love special, Companionship. Honestly, I didn't flick through these cards. It was the shuffle that I did today, and this is the one that came out. Hey Katie, how are you? So Companionship, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Perfect card for lockdown. Perfect card for lockdown, Lisa. So lockdown is making our way. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, when you fully bless and embrace lockdown, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Oh, I almost had a date yesterday and it didn't work out. So hard to date in lockdown. You can't do anything. Although we're opening up tomorrow again. There's restaurants open, at least we can go on a restaurant date. But it's trickier than that even. Because he's got to work if he can, People have got to make money any way they can, at any point that they can. So it's all very tricky at the moment. And adding on to that, I'm very busy. He's busy. We've both got our own lives, which is a great thing to start a relationship with. But it makes it tricky when we're both so used to living our own lives. Yeah. So we're open to possibilities today. That's what the daily read was all about. So let's go deeper into that. Let's go deeper. Lisa hates being in lockdown. Ours is lifting tomorrow, bit by bit. And so I've got a hair appointment booked on Wednesday. I'm the first person in, the hairdressers. Yay! But I've got to wear a mask. We've both got to wear masks the whole time, so that's going to be interesting. What else? Yeah, restaurants are opening back up, but only the outdoors. It's just the outdoor stuff that's opening back up, which is most things here. And in the restaurants, we've got to sit at least a metre away from each other. That'll make for an interesting date. Meditation is helping, Lisa. Are you finding meditation easy at the moment? That came up in the daily read today about meditation. But, it can be a bit tricky. Massage. No, not massage yet, but I found someone that does house calls anyway, so I had one the other day, and I've had 2 nights sleep. I had 7 hours straight with no wake up last night. So yeah, it was the tension and stuff. So I'm getting her to come over, maybe Monday or Tuesday. It'll be good. It'll be good. Right. So, going deeper into the daily read, especially around love today. So, being aware of who's perfect for you isn't necessarily who we think it is. This is why maybe the person that we're focused on, that we think is going to bring us love, isn't necessarily the right one for us, because sometimes the universe knows better than us who's best for us, who's going to love us like we want to be loved, who's perfect for us. And so sometimes our awareness comes from our ego, comes from us trying to protect ourselves, and so we might be making a safe choice, whereas our higher self knows that it's not the safe choice that is going to be able to love us the best. It's someone else. So that's why we need to be open to all possibilities of love. Everyone's getting stressed, yeah. Got your son doing meditation. Oh, good job, Lisa. That's good. I think I've got to wait another month for my tooth filling. I think the dentists are opening up in a month. I don't know. They've put like this temporary plan in place. Of course, it depends. They're going to review it all the time, because once we open a few things up tomorrow, they're going to have to see if there's a second wave. I mean, we're down to very, very small numbers now. I think it was 6 new confirmed cases in the whole of Thailand yesterday, 0 deaths. We've had 0 deaths for a few days now. So, yeah, they're just going to monitor it. So it's looking like the dentist is going to be in a month's time. They'd banned alcohol for the rest of this month again. They seem to be changing their mind. It might be for sale again tomorrow. Because I just don't see the point in that. I get that people that are drunk are the ones that are breaking the rules and breaking curfew. And the alcohol that's for sale will only be for home use. It won't be in restaurants, and it won't be for gatherings. It'll just be you can get it from the supermarket and take it home. So that's good. And then, I hardly ever drink at home anyway. But since we couldn't, there's been alcohol prohibition here for 3 weeks now, and I've wanted to buy a bottle of wine. It's like three years since I've bought a bottle of wine. But I've really wanted one because I can't buy one. Crazy. So, an awareness of who's perfect for us, not necessarily who we think it is. So you've got to be open. We've got communication coming, and relax about it. This was in the excuse me. This was in the Taurus love read. For all you Taurians, got to get back to who you are. So if someone comes into your life, it can make you really nervous when someone comes into your life, and you're not being yourself. You're not being your fun self. This is saying sometimes you've got to wait for it to start because of that, because you've got to get back to your normal self. You've got to calm down and be yourself first. That's what I'm picking up from these 2 cards as well. That communication is coming. It is going to set off. Your love life is going to start off. But it's when you've calmed down a bit. It's when you've relaxed a bit and become yourself again. So relaxation is the order of the day. Getting on with your own lives as well is really important. It's really important. No one wants like a needy person. That came up in the love readings for a few signs as well. Is that these people that are just about relationship, and if they're not in a relationship, then all they're doing is going out and socializing, trying to find the next relationship. And yeah, they might go to work, but they're not really into the job. That kind of person. Nobody wants to have a relationship with that kind of person. It's so much pressure. You don't want to put pressure on. So if you're on the spectrum of being that kind of person as well, you've got to focus on your own life. Make your own life richer. So we're all kind of on that spectrum, aren't we? It's good getting that balance right, you know. I certainly don't have that balance at the moment. I'm going to have to come up with a way of making my life more balanced because I'm doing a lot of work now. Not having a day off. Yesterday was kind of my day off. I did Psychic Cafe. I did a couple of readings that had come in. And I actually did shoot 3 more daily videos. And so, yeah, I didn't have the day off. So I'm not having the day off at the moment and I'm feeling it. I'm going to have to change things up a little bit. Oh. So the daily energies, we've got to relax before that communication comes in. We've got to relax and be ourselves, not be like nervous and waiting for it and scared and all of that stuff. But then it says, look, wait and communicate. And so wait before you communicate back. Take a bit of a pause, especially if you're nervous. You know, it's very important. Your energy when you take action is very important. Your, what's the word? When you initiate things, it's not initiate, it's your intention. Your intention and your energy when you take action is really important. And so just beware of that. It doesn't matter if you're saying the same thing as you'd say later on. If you're saying those same words or messaging those same words even to somebody that you would say in a couple of days' time when you're nice and relaxed and yourself again. If you're doing it from a state of nervousness and tension or chasing because you think that they're going to run off. If you don't message them back straight away with an answer, something like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, today was day 3 of morning meditation. Nice job, Chris. Yeah, meditation is so important. And look at my personal cards for the day. I got meditate and then take the risk. Yeah. And I've also got this. New beginning and get what I want. I like that. I like that. So yeah, I feel it, the new beginnings that's going on in my life. Hey Janet, I'm still going deeper into the daily at the moment, Janet. So yeah, just be careful with that, not communicating too fast. Just noticing what your energy is before you do that. Taking things slowly. You see a lot of those, you know, in those love readings that I put out on YouTube last night, I was talking about lesson relationships because I got really clearly from my guides that I shouldn't just do the soulmate twin flame readings. It should be about the lesson relationships because they're so important. And so many people either stop themselves from getting into lesson relationships. They want to wait, but you don't get the development if you do that. You don't grow. You don't learn the things that you need to learn on the way to your soulmate or twin flame. Hey, Babette. You watched several of my 100-day videos. Good. I looked terrible at the start of them, didn't I? And then I started looking a lot better toward the end. So yeah, take things slowly. Yeah, so as I was saying, lesson relationships are really important. Yet, when I did those readings, there was a lot of soulmate twin flame energy in those readings, so it kind of surprised me that they weren't more about lesson relationships. Yeah. And so if that's the case with you, that you've got someone new coming in and they're actually a really important relationship to you, one that's going to last, all the more reason to take your time with it and follow your intuition with it too. Solid foundations, got to build solid foundations. We've got to get back to that old school slow down courtship kind of thing, which, yeah, COVID definitely is helping us with that, let's put it that way. How long are you meditating for, Chris, in the mornings? I want to do that again. I want to do that, like an hour-long meditation every morning again. It's so good. I think I was doing 2 hours. Was I doing 2 hours for that 100-day challenge that I did? So everyone that doesn't know what me and Chris are talking about, I did a 100-day meditation challenge. I think it was 2 hours in the morning meditation, and then I made a video after each one for the progress. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel. You can watch me looking a mess, because it's first thing in the morning, you know? Me looking a mess when I first start, and then me looking a lot clearer later. And it was around that time that I was quitting alcohol as well, so you see my alcohol phase in those videos. 45 minutes, it's good. I think like 30 minutes for me is kind of the sweet spot. Anything after that is good. But shorter than that, it doesn't really do anything. You don't, it's like exercising for 2 minutes. It's not going to do anything. Coffee. So that's the day. It's all about love today. And it's all about releasing our limitations that we've had, opening up to unlimited potential, maybe new people. And we've got, the universe is more aware than us of who's perfect for us. Sometimes our ego awareness isn't right. Sometimes we're looking, especially people that are healing themselves, they're looking for that safe relationship, that roommate usually relationship, which are good relationships. We need to have those. You do 15 minutes every day. Oh, cool, Janet. Does that work for you, 15 minutes? It's not enough for me. We've got relax, because when you're in your own energy, especially if you're nervous about it, or you're pushing for it, or you're grasping, you're chasing somebody, something like that, if you're thinking, obsessing about it, if you're overthinking it, any of that kind of energy, relax and get back to yourself first, and that's when that person will get in touch. They're not going to get in touch when your energy is all weird. So stop being weird and relax. And also, when they get in touch, or when this person comes in, you don't have to respond straight away. You can wait. So pay attention to your energy and what's going on inside of you, because when you take action from a weird energy, you get weird results. Perfect for you. Yeah, 15 minutes. Nice. I like the longer ones. And then take it slowly, take it slowly, take it slowly. Hey AP, how are you? Take it slowly and follow your intuition. So, so important. Hardly told anyone about mine. And I wish I hadn't told anyone about it, because there's complications. Living on a very small island, you can imagine. Everyone knows each other. A lot of people are emotionally connected to each other. And it makes it tricky. It does make it tricky. So we've got to navigate that. There we go. And the card of the day is Companionship, which says, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So yeah, it's about us getting healthy in ourselves, really, isn't it? Getting happy in ourselves, and then that good relationship comes in. But that being said, don't hold relationships away, because lesson relationships are very important too. It's like going to school. We go to school and we read from books and we listen to the teacher, but we also do the experiments, we do the practical stuff. And without that practical stuff, we don't learn. You can't learn how to do a relationship out of a book. You've got to get in those relationships to learn from them. And so don't stop yourself from getting into lesson relationships. Right, who would like a reading then? So it's going to be love readings today, because of course I've got my Soulmate Twin Flame special, half price special going on right now. I'm going to put that link to book in the comments there if anyone's interested in booking in. I do have a lot of them to do today, but I'm still getting them done within 24 hours, so it's all good. I'd like to book in for one of those. And if you want a free mini reading now, just pop a message up saying me please, I'll do that for you. It looks like the rain stopped today, the sun's come out. I did get a little bit of sunshine yesterday through the clouds by the pool for my day off-ish. It was nice. Carolee's up first. What's going on for Carolee? Very important. Emotional attachments. It's important to detach from emotional attachments. Because if you stay remaining emotionally attached to other people, and then you're trying to refocus on someone else, it doesn't work. It's messy. Just like I said, it's messy on this island because of that. We're all like one big happy family here. But there's emotional attachments, there is. And It's that fine line, you know. It's that fine line. So yeah, this time around, Chris, my readings are more the love readings, because my guides are saying don't focus so much on the twin flames and the soulmates. Focus on where people are at right now in their path, because we're all on that path, right? And Carolee, have patience with that intimacy. The intimacy card, it's about someone being your full self around someone, you know. It's like this. The universe is more aware of who's perfect for us than we are, because we tend to go for safety. We tend to go for somebody that's going to be good for our dysfunction kind of thing. Whereas the universe wants us to be loved properly and wants us to be ourselves, and it's different. It's different. So yeah, Carolee, have patience with it, and especially with that detachment, that emotional detachment process. AP is up next. Hello, Katie. AP. Oh yeah, this is the balance between you supporting others. I think I've said this to you before. You supporting others and you getting supported. And don't do so much for people. Sometimes you've got to sit back and be in the feminine and let them make the first move, or let them make any move. Not be the one always doing, always the one to get in touch, always the one to ask, you know, for dates, always the one arranging things, always the one doing things, always the one that's giving. Gotta let that support in, which means that you've got to stop being the giver. AP. You've got to wait and be in the feminine and let that come in. And then deal with whatever emotions come up. Relax. It's another way of putting it. Relax. You got to stop. Let them do something. And so it could be your partner is like, it's someone that wants to give to you, right? But if you're closed down to receiving because you just want to give, they can't come in. I think that's going on in a few parts of your life at the moment, AP. Babette's up next. What about Babette? Yeah, taking it slowly. Go for it, but take it slowly, Babette. Again, it's that balance. It's like the move forward, but don't rush forward, because you might trip. One step at a time, slowly, but go for it. So you maybe Babette, you've been rushing forward and then putting the brakes on, rushing forward, putting the brakes on, instead of finding that balance and moving forward slowly. Yeah. And you've got to face the situation, Babette, that you're the creator in this. You get to decide what you let in, what you don't let in. You're not a victim to it, and you're not accepting just whatever the universe throws at you. You know, if you're not being the creator, if you're not deciding what kind of experience you want next consciously, then you're just attracting randomness. And someone that's attracting randomness but has got a belief in the universe, that's a kind of dangerous position to be in. I know, I've lived that. And you kind of say yes to everything that comes from the universe, but the universe is like, I'm just giving you randomness because you're not focused on anything. And so you've got to face that situation that you're the creator, Babette. Get focused. Get focused and be that creator that you are with your consciousness and with your energy. Katie's up next. Oh, Katie. Yeah, you know, people can only love other people as much as they can love themselves, and as much as they've done the inner work and are happy with themselves and accepting of themselves. People can only love as far as they can love themselves. And Katie, this is saying someone in your life, you've got to accept that they're not going to love you as you want to be loved. They can't do it. They haven't got it in them to do that. And so stop waiting for them to do that. And then look for someone that can. Look for someone that can. You know, it's a dangerous path, that, to find someone that isn't quite right for you and then try and change them into who's right for you. That's a dangerous path. And so, yeah, you're going to have patience too, Katie. This is more patience with yourself and patience with expanding your expectations for yourself. So you deserve much better, but you're not expecting better. And so you're not looking for better. And so you're waiting for yourself. You might think that you're waiting for someone to sort themselves out, but you're not. You're actually waiting for yourself to sort yourself out. For your expectations to be up there because you realise that you deserve more, and you're looking for love in the wrong place. You're looking to get, not love out of, not blood out of a stone, but you're waiting for somebody to love you that can't love you in the way that you deserve to be loved. Chris, you've got good things going on at the moment, Chris. Joyful transformations. Much better. You're changing your energy so that you're going to allow much better into your life. Joy into your life, not problems. Not just more problems, more work, more problems, but joy instead. So you're shifting your vibration considerably, and it's going to be worth it, but you're going to have to wait for it. Everyone's got patience and wait, and one step at a time. It's like, how many cards are like that in this bag? They're all going to come out. Everyone's got that. Again, you're waiting on yourself, Chris, to let go of that past. So you're in this transformation at the moment, which means that love, it's not going to happen right now because it's that transformation that's most important. But you're doing well because you really are shifting your vibration. Hello, Aphrodite. How are you? Janet's up next. Oh. Janet, again, you've got letting go of old relationships to do and meditating on that. I feel like you think that something is over, and it is over. I mean, it's not like that relationship's going to come back in, but there's still emotional attachment there or negative feelings toward them. You're still blaming them. When we look back at a past relationship, if there isn't just complete acceptance about it and happiness about it, if we're either holding a torch or we are holding negative feelings toward them, we've not let it go yet. We're still emotionally attached to them. And so you're still emotionally attached to past relationships, Janet. It's not completed. You've not finished the job yet of that release. And so meditate. That's going to help you. Your higher self will help you to make that release. And also, Janet, you're opening your heart right now. Cute. Opening your heart. These are both really similar cards. Softening and opening your heart, the warmth, the warm and fuzzies. You're opening your heart to better, to you deserving better in your life. 6 weeks of COVID isolation hasn't been enough. You've got to wait a bit longer, Chris. Yeah. Katie says, intriguing, not what I was expecting. We'll have to do more work. It never ends. So yeah, Janet, you're opening your heart at the moment. That's nice. So yeah, but you've got to let go of that past relationship properly. Aphrodite's up next. Oh, before I do Aphrodite, I'm going to do myself. Love reading for me. I've got my daily cards, but I want them for me. Yeah. Overwhelming intimacy. It is overwhelming at the moment because it's not just about one person, as I said, it's about the whole community. When you live on a small island, it's about the whole community and emotional attachments and all kinds of stuff going on, and it is a bit overwhelming right now. Oh, but I've got a decision to make. I am on track, I feel it, but it's a little bit wading through mud right now. Okay, Aphrodite. Still lingering stuff to let go of, for sure, Janet. Well, for you anyway. Aphrodite. Yeah, you're opening to things, including yourself, just being a part of it. This is I just had this image of some people chatting, a small group of people chatting, and then you just going and standing with them, including yourself in that. Not chatting with them, just being in that group and listening. I don't know where I got that image, but that's the image that popped into my head. So that's simply including yourself, simply just going and standing near people, or just joining a group or something, not as an active participant yet, but as just being in the arena. Yeah? Does that make sense to you? Bit cryptic. Aphrodite's got a cryptic one. Yeah, it could be that that group is... Maybe you've had the wrong idea of them before. Again, you know, this energy is for today. Sometimes our awareness is off of who's right for us. This doesn't have to be in romantic relationships. This can be in all kinds of relationships. And maybe your judgment of some people was off before and you've got to include yourself with them now. I don't know. Maybe it'll become clear through the day, Aphrodite. But yeah, this suggests that you haven't been including yourself with them before, and then you're changing your mind about them. Maybe they're not what you thought. Maybe a judgment that you had about them wasn't right, or something that they did or something that they are isn't what you thought it was. Do you know what I mean? It's like a group of people all appearing to be bitchy or something like that, and that's the way you see it. But then your mind shifts, and it's like, oh, maybe they're just really empowered. And then you go and stand with that group of people and listen to them and go, oh, they're not bitchy after all. You know? There's that it's something like that. You know, a lot of people tend to stay away from confident people, and they think that they're arrogant, and then they think, oh, maybe they're just confident, not arrogant, and then they go and include themselves with that. You see, people that are unhealed, they tend to have judgments of people where the judgment isn't warranted. It's not what those people are about. But as you learn and grow and like step up in your confidence, then you can approach these people and go, oh, I got it all wrong. They're not arrogant at all. They're just confident in themselves. It's that kind of thing. I'm not saying it's like the arrogance, confidence thing or any of those examples, but it's that kind of energy that's reading for you, Aphrodite. Including yourself with people that you previously judged because you've grown and maybe it's not true anymore. Interesting. That kind of thing's happened a lot in my life, you know. I mean, even with like Muay Thai now, you know. Even in that, I was so resistant to aggression and violence before because of my upbringing. But now I realise, like, though the people that are doing Muay Thai are the least violent people because they're trained. I don't know, it's strange. But yeah. Interesting reading indeed, Aphrodite. Anyone else want a reading? Anyone else there? Who've we got on today? 7 people, it says. Quiet. You're welcome, Aphrodite. And if anyone wants one of those half price readings, as I said, I've got quite a few to do today, but I'm still able to do them within 24 hours. I'll put a link up there. So it's more focused on love this time rather than that twin flame relationship, because my guides are saying, help people with what's going on in their lives now, the love lives now, the next step kind of thing, the next relationship. Which is why those love readings are as they are this time, rather than focusing on the twin flame, you know. Interesting. Hey, Ashley. You're always popping up at the end, Ashley. Do you want a reading, Ashley? Happy Friday. Saturday for me, but happy Friday to you. Ashley, so I'm doing love readings today, and so yours is, you're encouraged to take the mystery path. So this is like mystery person, mystery path, someone maybe that you weren't open to before, someone that you wouldn't have chosen for yourself, but the universe is choosing them for you. The mystery path is always better, more fun, more exciting, grows us. It's not in our comfort zone. You've been encouraged to be open to somebody new, something new. Because staying in your comfort zone is a sabotage. So your higher self is trying to wake you up to new things now. To step foot in new directions, new paths. Out of your comfort zone. Wake up out of that slumber. Comfort zone. I've got that kind of thing going on at the moment as well. With my new beginning card, I've got to break out of the rut that I've been and just let myself get into this new life, this new beginning. And I have got myself into a really comfortable, really good rut as well. And so it's tempting to stay in it. But yeah, you're being woken up to it. New path, which is different than before, out of your comfort zone. And the card of the day, just to remind people, because it's a really good one for these energies, Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. We're being shifted into healthy relationships from unhealthy patterns. And of course, that requires us to heal ourselves first. To be alone and heal ourselves first. It can also require us to be in lesson relationships and heal ourselves too. It can require us to be in wound mate relationships to heal ourselves, because they're the most healing relationships. It can mean different things to different people. I mean, the steps are different for everybody, which is why I do my one-on-one readings instead of doing like videos to teach everybody. Because what's right for one person isn't right for another person. And so it's important to get your own guidance, for sure. So there you go. Thank you everyone for coming along. You're welcome, Ashley. Thanks everyone for coming along. If you could share my channel as well, if you've got friends that might be interested in these love readings and stuff, please do that. The more the merrier. And I wish you all a good day, night, whatever. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll just pop that link up again if anyone wants to book in for one of those readings. And then I'll get out of here and get on with doing those readings for people that have booked in.